Alright. Industrial complex. Alright, the first one would be polychlorinated biphenyls, or PCBs. They are odorless and or mildly aromatic solids or oily liquid that have been used in fire retardants, plasticizers, ink, lubricant, pesticide, extenders, and adhesive. So it's like some kind of glue or something of the sort. So obviously something we don't want to drink in my tea. Okay? Consuming this chemical has induced effects such as immune deficiencies, problems with thymus gland, reproductive, or nervous system crashes, and of course I saved the best for last. Cancer. Imagine that. Volatile organic compounds, or VOCs. These are carbon byproducts that are found in a wide variety of commercial, industrial, residential products, including fuel, oils, gas, solvents, cleaners, degreasers, paints, inks, dyes, refrigerants, and pesticide. The most common of these are chlorinated solvents and fuel components. Drinking this is harmful for the central nervous system, kidneys, or liver. Some are carcinogenic. Okay. Also, I'm going to just briefly say that you get this water from food as well, because not only are they spraying all this toxic stuff on your food, like Monsanto, they do it. Just go down the line, spraying gallons and gallons and gallons of this stuff on your food when it's still young, so it's going to be growing around it and using these chemicals during their growth. So, I mean, yes, it is getting inside of your food because the food has water in it. You know, it's a very big ingredient in all vegetables and fruit, or plant life, or human life, or any life. So, it's not, just stopping drinking this stuff is not going to do the job. It's not. You're going to have to stop taking showers in this. You're going to have to stop washing your hands in it. You're going to have to stop drinking it. You're going to have to stop eating it. Like, this is a big issue here in America. Not only in America, but all over the world, water is polluted. And we are responsible for it. It's no one's fault except for ourselves and greed. I will definitely have to throw that in there. That is definitely a reason for all of this. Okay? So, ultimately, human beings are responsible. Oh, well, I was getting to the right area. I haven't even read the first sentence. For not properly disposing of these toxins, and when doing so, perpetuate suffering, pain, disease, and sickness, and the poisoning of humanity. If you can even truthfully claim that, the chemical soup soaks into the Earth's aquifers and migrate into the range of wells and other waterways. Now, if we navigate back to the beginning, whenever I said water has 4 phases, solid, liquid, gas, and energy, you can kind of put that into perspective. We are making ourselves sick. We are making the water toxic. Our water must not be toxified. We are not the only beings, for that matter, that are suffering from our actions. The plants, the trees, the earth, the entire ecosystem, animals, things like that, are suffering because they are drinking the same water that we're polluting with, and we're also drinking it. So there should be zero resistance. I'd like to throw that out there, in this planetary movement to clean the Earth's water. Because if there is, we're just going to continue the disease, this age of disease and sickness. And am I trying to just create some agenda, and, you know, like, I am the only one who's going to be drinking this water? You know, no, I'm not. I want everyone to have clean water. That is my point. This is the reason for making this film. I want clean water for everyone. All of the earth. We have what we need. Right here. Black mica. This is a miracle that I found this. I found this just the other day, actually. I was like, really? Like, all I have to do is put this in my water and it does that? Yeah, they not only have they cleansed just glasses of water with this, but they've pumped it into lakes and ponds and cleansed these ponds of like massive defects. People couldn't even swim in these things because they had so many like viruses and ammonia and like bugs and stuff in it that will make you very sick. And they've cleansed it all with black mica, so we can give thanks to black mica for that. And the scientist who discovered it, I cannot pronounce his name, so I'm not even going to try. But you'll be able to find that on the internet. Okay? If there is a resistance against this movement, we have quite a weapon of mass destruction on this horizon. Our water is being used against us as a weapon. It may not be directly, like the person who is responsible, all these people who are responsible, they may not be aware of the damage being done, but it's actually destroying a lot, like more than any atomic bomb has probably killed. Look at cancer death rates, and you'll definitely see that there's been a lot of death, a lot of sickness in our world in this age, and it's because of the water. I 100% believe that our water it's causing this pain. It's causing this destruction. And if we clean our water, we'll have a lot better chance of recovering and growing because we're not going to be sick. I'm not going to have, this cancer on my skin. I'm not going to have my mom dying of bladder cancer because her kidneys and bladder cannot handle all these toxins she's been taking in for years and years. I don't know what I would do if tomorrow my mom died. I would probably be distraught, and I would probably cry a lot, and I'm sure you would too. And it's responsible because I'm part of this problem. If I'm not helping to stop this, that's my fault because I am aware now of what's in our water, and therefore, if we're not being able, or if we cannot spread this information, if we fail, then it's just going to continue. So, again, fracking. I'm sure you guys heard of this. Fracking is a major source of these pollutants. Again, I will say that one more time. Fracking is a major source of these pollutants. And we now harness better terms of energy, such as renewable sources like the sun and water, in which shale rock gas would not be necessary. Shale rock gas is dirty anyway. It causes all kinds of pollution into the air that we breathe. If you live inside of a city, you're probably breathing all of that dirty smoke from that and everything else. If somebody's doing that near you or on your land. There's a lot of people in the world who woke up in the morning with people drilling in their yard doing these big fracking things and without their permission. These people who buy their own land, who have spent their whole life trying to invest in this land, these massive acreages, and somebody just, sorry bro, we gotta make some money, and pollute his entire water supply with it in the process. So it needs to be stopped. I'm not even going to go any further, but it is absolutely unnecessary to drain Mother Earth of these elements, and when people can most clearly light their running tap water on fire because of the excess amounts of methane in it, this is a sign to stop. These companies have been repeatedly made aware. Okay, so yes, we have protested. Yes, we have been there. We said, hey, you're killing us. You're killing yourself. Help. And these people are like, conspiracy theorist. We're just making money. We're helping the economy. We are good people. Whatever they think in their mind. I don't understand it. But yes, we have made them aware of these dangers, and yet companies repeatedly, and yet government enforcing agencies will fight to protect these money-hurting companies and their obvious decision to continue doing it anyway. So overall, one of the biggest dangers to humanity at this time is these big high-rise businesses who have police on their side, who have police helping them, and also agricultural chemicals. So the next video will be about inorganic farming and the chemicals that pollute us in that area. Okay?